So today we have perhaps one of the coolest zero-turn mowers on the market. And if it's not the coolest zero-turn mower, it for sure has the coolest bagging system on it of any zero-turn mower. If you didn't already know, this is an Altoz mower and the model is the TRX 561. Now Altoz has 3 mowers in their TRX lineup as of 2020, which is the zero-turn mowers they offer with the TRX system on them. They are manufactured and designed in the United States, in Minnesota, and they are the only zero-turn mowing company that offer a full lineup with TRX system on them. And as of 2020, they have incorporated many other new features which make the Altoz TRX Series mowers even better than they were before. So let's get started on reviewing the Altoz TRX 561. We have a 3-year engine warranty, 2-year transmission warranty, and a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. We have a total length of 83.5 inches. This one's going to be a little bit longer with the bagging system. A total width with the chute up of 62 inches. A height with the ROPS up of 79 inches. A total weight of 1,540 pounds. And our front tires are going to be 13 inches. And our rear tracks are going to have about an 18-inch footprint. Onto our engine, we have the Kawasaki FX Series, and it is going to be a 31 horsepower. The model is the FX921V, which is going to have 2 cylinders. An air filter is going to be the dual element air filter, and we are going to have gasoline in this mower, and it's going to hold 14 gallons. Our transmission is going to be the best that you can get. Hydro Gear states it's their most efficient professional transmission that they offer, and it's going to be the ZT4400. The total torque output of these are going to be 575 pounds per foot with a max speed of 9 miles an hour for the Altoz. Our cutting deck for this model is going to be the 61-inch cutting option, and we do have a fabricated steel deck, and the steel type is going to be 10 and 7 gauge laminated steel, and it's going to have a total deck depth of 5.5 inches. Now our cutting height for this guy is notated on the deck dial. It's going to be between 1.5 and 6 inches, 6 inches being pretty high for a zero-turn mower, but it's something that you should expect on something that's so heavy duty. Our cutting height variability is going to be 0.25 inches, so you can cut within 1/4 of an inch between 1.5 and 6 inches. We do have 3 blades, and a total blade speed is 18,500 feet per minute. We do have anti-scalping wheels, and they are going to be recessed. Recessed wheels help reduce the distance between the actual wheel and the mower blade. Now we do have the deck dial lifting system, and it's going to have a pedal on the right-hand side as well as a locking pedal on the left-hand side. So the cutting widths that you have are going to be 54-inch, 61-inch, and 66-inch. On that 766, you are going to be able to interchange the cutting deck from a brush hog deck to a finish mower deck. That's going to allow you to use this thing on hunting trails and that sort of stuff. Again, you cannot get that on the 561. You can only get the finish mower deck option, but it's good to note that maybe that brush hog could come in handy for you, and maybe you should look at the 766 as well. Now on to the suspension and ride that comes on the Altoz TRX mower. On grass and in rough landscapes, this thing is going to automatically be smoother than like a wheeled zero-turn mower. This one does have a pretty aggressive track, so it's going to be less smooth than if you were to get the option of the more fine track. But nonetheless, it's going to span over holes and gaps, so it's going to bridge over those. You're not going to experience a bump. And same when you go over a bump, it's going to absorb that impact as well. Now, we do have a high back suspension seat. That's going to be the next big factor that plays into the comfort. I do like how high the back is on the Altoz. Also, the armrests are nice, extremely nice, actually. And then lastly, you do have this calibration dial, which will allow you to dial in your exact weight. And I like that they actually do have the numbers that stand for your weight. So I just set my weight to 210 pounds, and it makes it exactly how I want it to be. After that, we are going to have the Torque Flex suspension, and that's going to be in the front forks. There's going to be a rubber damper in here essentially, and it's just going to allow for this wheel to absorb a lot of the impact that it's going to take on. And lastly, this is a feature that is new to 2020, and it's your rubber mat on the floorboard. Now there's still no rubber mats where your feet go, which is fine, but this rubber mat is going to have a little bit of anti-vibration supposedly, but it's also going to definitely add traction when you're getting on and off the mower. It's not going to be as slippery, because if there is mud and dirt down there, it definitely could get slippery. So let's go over a few of the new features that came just in 2020. And the first is going to be your overall control center over on your right hand side. You are going to have a keyless entry, so it's just going to be a code that you can put in and you can set your own code. And then the manufacturer also has a code that we can use if we ever work on your mower. That's really nice. You're never going to have to worry about losing a key. And then also you have a soft start PTO. On this mower, we do not have EFI. On the mower above it, there is EFI. So on this mower, we do have 2 joysticks. One of them is going to be for your choke, and the other one is going to be for your RPMs. It does have a little arrow on the RPMs that notates where the ideal place to start your engine is. It's about 3/4 of the way up. And then also over there on your right-hand side is your first gas gauge. On your left-hand side, you have another gas gauge. Just like 2019, there's going to be a switch in the back that will allow you to go from your first gas tank to your second gas tank, and then your deck dial, a nice spacious compartment, and a cup holder. We also can't forget about this insane bagging system. It's probably one of the coolest in the industry, if not the coolest in the industry. It sits right on top of the engine, allowing you to have essentially more room. And driving this thing, yes, there's less visibility back there, but it really wasn't much of a problem because you're only dealing with about 2.5, 3 feet of space. So it's not hard to gauge how close you are to something. And these slits allow you to kind of see through it. But the cool thing that I really like about this bagging system is that you can actually open it up from the driver's seat. So you don't need to get out to dump all of your grass and stuff. You can just shake it here a few times and it'll all drop out of there. So that's a really cool feature. Okay, and then lastly, if you're gonna get this bagging system, first of all, it's like over $2,000. The price of this mower is $15,600, and with the bagging system, we're charging about $18,000. So $2,500 for the bagging system. However, if you are gonna buy it, definitely let your dealer install it for you. This thing is not fun to install. It took one of our guys, it was his first time installing it, it took him quite a while to get it put together. I want to say like a full day. So definitely have your dealer install that for you if you can. And for us, that price comes with installation. If you're spending $18,000 on the entire mower, we're not going to charge you to install that, you know. We're also going to fill up both your gas tanks for you, so. So from the keyless entry and soft start PTO to the helpful graphics, large compartments, and extremely comfortable seat, the Altoz TRX Series mowers are undoubtedly one of the most, if not the most, premium zero-turn mowers on the market. This mower has excellent control, and the track system not only allows you to handle steep and wet slopes, but the tracks also span over holes and absorbing bumps on whatever land you're mowing on, giving you a super smooth ride and the cleanest cut possible. So, all in all, the Altoz 561 is an ergonomics master, along with its advanced bagging system. So if you're looking for a zero-turn mower that can truly do it all, and you don't have to worry about fitting through a gate, the Altoz TRX might just be what you need. As long as you're comfortable spending $16,000 on the mower and another $2,500 on the bagging system. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure and like the video if you found it helpful. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok if you want to see what Bob is up to. We do some videos of him where he just sells used stuff on our lot. Anyways, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day and God bless.